Hello everyone, it's Avohkii here. Today I will be ranking all of the 2011 Ninjago sets. This is the first episode in a new series of videos in which I'll be going through the years one by one of Ninjago sets, ranking each year. Now keep in mind this list is 100% my own opinion, so if your opinion is different than mine, feel free to just leave a comment down below sharing your opinions on all of these 2011 Ninjago sets. I would really love to hear what your guys' favorite and least favorite Ninjago 2011 sets are. So now, with all that said, let's begin. For number 16, we have the Skeleton Bowling set, and this is basically my least favorite 2011 Ninjago set. But I wish that they did give us some actual enemies to fight rather than these skeleton guys. But the build with the little like bionicle piece at the top for the counter doesn't look that great in my opinion. But this really isn't that bad of a set, and the reason why it's lowest on the list is just because there's so many other amazing sets that are higher up. So that's why this is down that far, and of course you do get the J minifigure, which isn't exclusive. I kind of wish that it was, that these more special DX minifigures would be a bit more exclusive, but I do like the minifigure. Just wish it came with some more actual skeleton guys to fight rather than these little skeleton dummies. I just think that would be a little bit cooler, but due to all those reasons, that's why this one is at number 16. Coming in at number 15, we have Knuckles ATV, and once again, there are just definitely better sets that I've put higher on the list, but this set does, of course, look kind of cool because it is a skeleton vehicle, and I do like the designs of those quite a bit, but this set costs $25, which seems a little overpriced to me, because most of this, it may look pretty big, but most of this is just honestly kind of these thin Technic build pieces with the little, like, thin suspension pieces that are holding up those huge wheels, which doesn't look that realistic. So that is why this one is lower down on the list. You did get two minifigures, which is DX Kai, and I do love the Dragon Extreme versions of the Ninja, and you got Knuckles, which is a kind of rare minifigure to get, but yeah, that's why this one is at number 15. Next up, for number 14, we have the Spinjitzu Battle Arena, and the reason why this one's lower down on the list is because of the little skeleton head up there for the skeleton gate, excuse me. I just think that kind of looks a little weird there, with the eyes, the gray, that just looks really weird in my opinion, and the purple mohawk, and just how the skeleton's face is shaped. It kind of looks, I don't know, it doesn't look really that much like a skeleton in my opinion. And there's a few other awkward parts to just how the set is really shaped. I wish it came with another minifigure. You do get Cole DX, which I do love the printing on his torso. And you also do get Bonsai, which you do get in a lot of sets. He's not as interesting as a lot of the other skeletons that they could have included. But this set is pretty cool, especially on the ninja side. But that's why the set is at number 14. Alright guys, so at number 13, we have the Ninja Training Outpost, or Spinjitzu Training, and this is just a really nice little $6 set. This is definitely something I wish I would see come back for Ninjago, because it's just really nice that you could get a ninja minifigure and a little nice outpost for just $6. You know, we do see that a little bit with City, but it'd just be really awesome to see it again with Ninjago like this. And it's really cool that you got that little target. And of course, if you got 4 of this set, you could connect all those little statues together and make a little tower. And that was definitely a pretty awesome feature that they thought out there. And this set is pretty nostalgic to me because I did get it, and it is just a really nice small little build. And of course, you do get the Earth Ninja Cole, which is a nice inclusion. At number 12, we have the Skull Motorbike, and this was a $20 Ninjago set, and the reason why this one's lower down on the list is because of that front wheel there. It just put 2 of those really tiny Technic wheels together, and that doesn't look really that great, and the front part's really Technic-y looking, so I wish they had kind of covered that up a little bit. It did have a pretty cool feature with that skull, that if you pulled on a little lever in back, it would pull on a chain and then make the front skull face flip forward. That's what that's for. But in the front with the Technic stuff, with those small Technic wheels, it just really doesn't look that great to me. You did get the normal J minifigure with the nunchucks of lightning, which is really awesome. And then you also got Fracjaw, but those are the reasons why this one is at number 12. For number 11, we have the Ninja Ambush, and this is a really cool little $10 set that I actually did get for my birthday back in 2011, and you actually did get the Scythe of Quakes, which doesn't make too much sense. You know, it should have came with Kai's Fire Sword. That would have made a little bit more sense, but this was actually a really cool set with the feature, because you could actually push down the button and put Kai behind, and then push the button, and he would jump out and catapult out from behind the little bamboo sheet right there, and I just thought that was a really cool feature. But once again, I think there are better sets higher up on the list. This set did come with the Fire Ninja Kai and also Bonsai, but now let's move on to number 10. At number 10, we have the Skull Truck, and this was an $80 set, and this set just looks really cool in my opinion. It did have a lot of Technic stuff exposed, but this did have some super big wheels on it, and you could like push down, and it had pretty nice suspension. There was the hand that shot out, and you could catch a ninja with it. And I wish the hand actually had like a rope attached to it or a chain, so then you could actually catch it and then wheel it back in. I think that would have been a better feature to have. And it does have a pretty awesome looking skull face in front there. I wish it did have the ability to eat some, eat something and actually have it go further back in the vehicle. But this set came with Lord Garmadon, which is really awesome. And you also get Zane and Jay, which is pretty cool. And also, you get this skeleton, which I'm pretty sure is called Cruncha. Not sure on that, though. But this set is at number 10, so now let's move on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have the Earth Dragon Defense. And this was a $30 dragon set, and you, of course, got the Earth Dragon, which is Cole's dragon. And this dragon is not that accurate, so that's kind of why it's lower down on the list, because Cole's dragon does actually have wings in the show, so I'm not quite sure why they didn't give this dragon wings in the set. So that's, you know, it's just kind of inaccurate. You did get a pretty cool whipping tail function, and some nice other little stuff around, and I do like the color scheme of this dragon quite a bit. For minifigures, you got, once again, Cruncha, I'm pretty sure, not sure on that name though, and also DX Cole. So now, let's move on to number 8. At number 8, we have the Blacksmith Shop, and this is actually a set that I really wish they would revisit and just redo, and just make it look a bit more accurate, because it definitely is really simplified on the inside of the shop. And this was, I'm pretty sure, $20 set back in the day, and it did give you some nice little features where you could lift up the roof and it revealed some weapons on top, and spun around a little Technic feature which revealed some hidden ninja weapons, and you got some nice like blacksmith stuff going on with that anvil. But I think this is definitely a set that they could redo and do even better. For number 7, we have the Turbo Shredder, and this set was a fantastic price for $30, and because, you know, it's actually a really big set and had a really awesome feature. You got Frackjaw as the minifigure, bad guy minifigure in this set, and he has his hat, which is really awesome. And of course, you also got Cole and Jay right there. But this was just a really cool looking vehicle. I love the color scheme. I love how it has the treads with the huge wheels in back. I like the fire shooting out. I like the rib cage. And yeah, the set's just really cool with the feature, and it's just huge for the $30 price. So that's why this one is at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have the Lightning Dragon Battle. I'm pretty sure the set originally went for $60 back in the day, and you got a super awesome dragon and this nice skeleton helicopter, 2 bad guys, 2 good guys, and I really wish they did this type of set more often, because I just think it's a really cool set to have where you can just buy one set and get 2 vehicles and have an awesome battle with them. I just think that's really cool. And Jay's dragon is also super awesome looking. Of course, compared to newer dragons, it's definitely not as good, but I do actually kind of like the rubber heads. that these older dragons had. And the skeleton helicopter definitely has some nice features on it too. For minifigures, you get the kimono, not saying Master Wu, and the DXJ. And the kimono Wu, I kind of wish came exclusive in the spinner, stayed exclusive in the spinner, but this is a really cool way to get him. And then of course you got Fracjaw and another skeleton guy, so this set is definitely really cool and definitely deserves the number 6 spot. At number 5, we have the $20 little mountain shrine, and this is really cool. Once again, I wish they did a little bit more stuff like this. Kind of reminds me of more classic ninja sets. And you got a spinner, you got one of those little dummy, like skeleton dummies, and this definitely has some really awesome features to it. And you could put this with like the dojo and maybe expand on that. And this is just a really awesome $20 set. I definitely wish I had gotten this set. And you got some nice colors going on with the green, gray, and the dark, or with like the sand green, the gray, and the red, and the black. And yeah, this was just a really awesome set. For number 4, we have the awesome Fire Temple, and this set was a set that I really definitely wanted to get back in the day, and it was definitely way out of my price range, because the set went for $120, and it's just a really beautiful temple build. I do love the temple builds from Ninjago. You got 7 minifigures, and of course, Kai's Fire Dragon, which is exclusive to the set, and I really like the color scheme of that. And the main feature of the set is that the actual temple could split in half with a feature and reveal the Fire Dragon, which is something that you saw in the show, and that's just amazing that they actually pulled that feature off, because it's just such a huge temple. Actually splitting in half is pretty crazy, and it does look super awesome, so that's why the set is at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have the Ice Dragon Attack, and this set, you know, is a smaller looking dragon set, but it's mainly this high on this list just for nostalgia. Yeah, I don't care. And it looks really awesome nonetheless, because it is a really great dragon build, and it's just $20. I really liked the feature where the wings could fold out. You got the exclusive DX Zane, you got Crazy with his hat, and I just really love it, this type of dragon set, and I wish they did more smaller dragons like this. And it just is a really awesome set, and I remember getting this back in 2011, and I just really love how the entire set turned out, and the ice color scheme looks really cool to me as well, and that's why this one is at number 3. Alright guys, so at number 2 we have Garmadon's Dark Fortress, and gosh, this set is so awesome. You got Kai and Nia and Garmadon and a couple other skeletons, and Samukai, which just comes in one other set, so this Samukai minifigure is definitely really exclusive. It's just really awesome looking, and I just love the four-armed look of the minifigure. You got all 4 golden weapons, which is definitely a big draw to the set, and this set actually just went for $70 back then, and I really wish I could get this set now, but of course it is pretty expensive, and it just was really cool that for $70 you could get the main really big castle for Garmadon, and it had lots of nice interior detail, had a cool feature with a spider, and Garmadon's throne could even lift off and fly away, so definitely some really awesome features in this set, and that's why it's at number 2. And for number 1, the best Ninjago set in my opinion of 2011 is the Spinjitzu Dojo. This set looks super awesome. You got just a really cool looking dojo, and this is the closest set that we've actually gotten to the to Sensei Wu's monastery that we got in the first episodes of Ninjago and a little bit of season 2 or season 1. And this just looks really cool looking. Definitely reminds me of classic ninja sets. And you got a bad guy, you got a spinner with Wu, and you got Zane, and the golden weapon, the shuriken of ice. There was definitely a really awesome feature where if you tried to grab the shuriken with ice, it blasted you off a platform. I love the rice paper door, or rice paper window things going on there, and I just love the sets that you can actually take the ninja minifigure and just have him train and go around, and that's just super awesome. On the walls, it had blades that could spin around, and definitely some really awesome other features going on. And this is just a really beautiful looking dojo, and that's why it's at number 1. This is just such an awesome set. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for my LEGO Ninjago 2011 sets ranked video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this first episode in this series. I had a very fun time at putting this list together, and these sets are just so awesome and nostalgic to me, and I absolutely love them, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you all so much for watching, for awesome LEGO content every 3 days, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!